What a view! I can't even describe this water. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is magnificent. Welcome back to a new vlog, my beauties. Guess who I'm with? The man of all men. The men of all men. We are going on a work trip. It is very loud at the airport, so I apologize if you can't hear me. But Devin is acting very nervy, even though we've already checked in. I've already checked in my bag.
You just don't know because
he is acting nervy. Why? Why so nervous? Let's get this on video. I want to say, by the way, that due to last week's shenanigans, I was ready in advance.
Yes.
I had my passport and your passport, not the children's.
Thank God.
And I didn't forget a single thing this time. Okay. And I was ready in advance.
That's all true. But there's a lot of cajoling and asking and trying to get you down the steps into the car. I finally get you into the car. You this is what you do, honey, and I love you to death. You do a go slow right when the car gets here. So then all of a sudden you're kind of like hanging out, you're saying goodbye to everybody, relaxing, having a nice time. Yeah, you're having a nice time. And I'm like, look, we gotta go. Then the car pulls up to the airport and you have to read this email that's coming. This oh yeah. I understand. Very, very important. Then we get into the terminal and I lose you because you are walking so slowly and you're like daydreaming and I don't understand what's happening.
CAD files.
Exactly. We're now at the airport, not CAD files, airport. And we have a certain amount of time to get to the airport and to get our bags.
Okay. All right. But
And you make it. And no,
not proud?
I am
You
proud.
didn't have to
I
ask
am
me
proud.
to
I am
come
proud.
down 12 times?
Yes, I am proud because that is a big source of our disagreements. But you tend to make me look like a crazy person because all I'm trying to do is get to the airport on time. That's all. And I'm not really that neurotic about those things.
I'm not making you look like a crazy person. You are a crazy person. That is a fact. And as soon as you recognize that, life will be a lot easier. By the way, I know he thinks it's daydreaming, but it's my brain analyzing a shop drawing that I was reviewing in the car that is overdue. And I'm thinking about the cut of the marble of the sink and how it integrates into the wall. So it's deep thought. In fact, it's very important analytical analyses of shop drawings that you know nothing about.
I know nothing about.
You know nothing about. How about that? By the way, I have no makeup on. I know it looks like I have makeup on, but I don't. I put a lot of hydration on my skin. A lot. And I put a little bit of the Jones Road pink, just like a pink blush here. But I want my face to be hydrated. I put gloss on so that I don't wake up all terrible. And I brought with me a couple packets of my C+C so that I can put that on while I'm on the flight. And I brought like disinfectants. Anyway, I am set for a very long overnight. By the way, I didn't even tell you guys where we're going. We are going to Turks and Caicos. Did I mention that? Because we're gonna go I am gonna be visiting a project site, a very exciting one. And I can't wait to see my clients that I've met before, obviously, but we're gonna now meet at the project site in Turks and Caicos, which is an island off, in the Bahamas area. And what was I gonna say? Oh gosh, forgetting everything. I was gonna say something good. I guess I'll say it later when I remember. Okay, we made it to our plane and wanted to, first of all, Devin has never been on a Mint flight and it's really nice. Are you enjoying your Mint experience? Yeah. He kept acting crazy. In the beginning he said, I'm acting crazy. Well, actually he didn't say he was acting crazy. He said he was acting normal. But he was acting crazy all up because he said we wanted to check in my bag. After we checked in my bag, he was still acting nervous and crazy. Even when we got on the plane, he was in a hurry to do something. And I said, listen, we still have to board 600 people. I don't know how big this plane is, but it's enormous. And the whole plane hadn't even boarded yet, and he was in a hurry to do something and getting all anxious.
I was in the aisleway, and I had to get out of the way so that people could go by. But you didn't realize that, and so you got mad at me and said I was being anxious, but I was trying to get out of the way so that other people could get onto the airplane. And I might have been a little anxious, okay? Fair enough.
I don't know, guys. Something... He is acting crazy. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm doing. I am going to go to sleep. I am really tired. It's a night flight. I don't typically take night flights, but there's no way to get to Turks and Caicos. Oh, wait, let me tell you guys one other thing. I have to tell you. It's like, Devin's like, I like to travel light. I don't need anything. I just need a carry-on, right? And then every one of his items are in my bags. His toiletries are in my suitcase. His sunglasses are in my purse. Now he's handing me his wallet. And then in my other bag that my big carry-on, he has his cables. And I'm like, and then he's going into my bags left and right, messing everything up. I'm like, get your own bags. Can you get your own bags? Like, I am not your transporter of things.
Yeah, you are. I don't know.
He was handing me his wallet.
Well, I didn't want to lose it. You only have my glasses in there. That's all you have. Just for the night. Just for the night. Just before we go nights. I love you. I love you.
No, it's so annoying. Because then, by the way, he shoved his... Hi, Gabby. My assistant just got on to... Yes, there are many of us going on this trip, and so the problem is Devin. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. Right. Everything would be a lot smoother. But then again, I might not even make it on the plane or to Turks and Caicos if it wasn't for him. But while he's here, it's just chaotic. Thank you. Guys, we made it to Turks and Caicos. We got all of our bags. And I don't know why we're getting special treatment at the airport, but we are. We get to clean our hands. Thank you.
Okay, ladies, so there's Gabby, who is never on camera, but who is the integral part of the Nina Takesh design.
And Nina Takesh herself. Is this Laverne?
Yes, you can film her.
Okay, good. So Laverne has arrived, and she is taking us to our hotel. Hello!
TCI.
Thank you, Laverne. Thank you. What I love is the island life and the vibe of feeling and being on the island. That's like the best part. I don't know how to explain it. You guys know. So I keep saying we're in the Bahamas. I don't know why I do that. I'm doing that. But we're very close to the Bahamas. We're close to Cuba. We're close to Dominican Republic. But we're actually in the Caribbean. I've been here twice before. Once when I was 17 or 18. I came to Club Med. I was single at the time. Fret not, my friends.
And ready to mingle.
And we had the best time with my girlfriends. And the second time I came was with Devin and the kids. And that's when the kids were little. The kids were little. And now we are here for a third time. Yes. Okay, we made it. Thank you. That was an actually very quick ride.
Not bad at all.
From the airport. Okay, here we are. We have made it to the Ritz-Carlton, which we're very excited about. What's amazing about this island is the water. It is like no other. It is rated number 2 beach in the world, and you literally can float in clear, crystal clear water. And there's so many activities. Here we are at the Ritz. There are lots of hotels, many amenities, lots of hotels in Turks and Caicos. But I had to show you the beach. The weather is fantastic. I mean, it's obviously slightly humid, but not sticky humid at all. It just feels really warm. And there's the blue, crystal blue water in the distance, which we will obviously be going to. Thank you very much.
Welcome to paradise.
This is amazing. What a view. I can't even describe this water. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is magnificent, isn't it, darling?
Magnificent.
Look at the beach. It's white, powder white sand. I think I have forgotten that I'm actually here for work. All I want to do is vacation. There is something not right about that, but this is just insanity. Oh my God, we finally get to the beach, and I kid you not, there literally is a fire next door. I don't know what it is and where it's coming from, but everything's turning gray. Darling, did you set fire to the next building?
I felt like we needed a little action here.
Okay, so today is essentially my day off because we arrived today. And it takes definitely a day to sort of get back into the swing of things. The only way to do it is to eat. You have to have some brownie and ice cream just so that you get rid of the jet lag. Otherwise, there's really no way to work. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm acclimating to Turks and Caicos. But tomorrow we're going to take you to the project site. This house is going to be phenomenal. One of the most beautiful on the island. And I know that for a fact because we are working with one of the biggest construction companies on Turks and Caicos. And I've seen so many of their projects. And they have told us that this one is the most unique because everybody just basically builds the same thing, which is nice. The construction work they do is impeccable. Remember, you have a lot of hurricanes in the Caribbean and so forth, and so you have to reinforce everything. It's a difficult build, and they're amazing at it. And they do a lot of big homes, but this one is going to be special. So special. The client and I are like the same person. We literally are. We have the same exact taste. We love everything we choose, and it's going to be phenomenal. Okay, my beauties, we were at the beach. We got in today, went to the beach because it was literally our sort of welcome to Turks and Caicos. And I'm going to do a quick fit check because we are now going to go to dinner with my client. And of course, Devin came to be my bodyguard. So he's never met our clients. So this is going to be fun. We're going to introduce him. My assistant is also here. And I am wearing this gorgeous, very tropical dress. Do you guys like it? Do you approve? It's like a linen. It's got this beautiful detail. I'll link it for you guys. I'm wearing a different pair of Amanu shoes than the one I was wearing to Mexico. This one I love as well. The Chanel Kelly. And we better go. We don't want to be late. We're going to dinner. And then tomorrow we're going to go to the project site. What do you guys think? So we are currently visiting one of the projects that Blee Halligan and North Star are building. Morning, everybody. Very modern. So our house, which is next door that we are working on, for now we're calling it the Channel House until we name it, is the opposite. It's a traditional house, and this is a very modern house. So you're going to see the stark contrast between what is a completely modern house and what is going to be the Channel House which takes into account a lot of the foliage, a lot of the horticulture of the area. It's got a lot of curves. It's a very Nina Takesh house. The homeowner has incredible sort of taste and wants to incorporate, more rustic and more island features in the home, with a lot of the native stones and the native arbory and landscaping, and make it feel like you are within a jungle. Now this is amazing because the views are just spectacular. Very modern home. We've got this reeded glass. Not glass, reeded marble. Got a marble countertop with a very thin edge. Sub-Zero wine, probably all Sub-Zero. Let's see what the material of this is. I wonder what material this is. We're gonna ask. We're gonna ask the builders. This is the backsplash, which is like a fluted marble, which this gentleman is working on. Good work, gentlemen. Good work, sir. On top of it, the island people are the coolest, the nicest people you've ever met. So Marcus, you're building this for me. This is my
Yeah, exactly.
this is my present.
Should be ready for you next month.
Is it really going to be ready?
They're trying to hand it over next month without furnishings or anything. They're trying to get
It is incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
The view is. Now, are we worried about the water rising?
So all the houses are minimum 10 feet above sea level.
Okay.
We're on channel 13.6, so
Yeah.
we're a bit higher again. So no, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be an issue. Okay. I would do like a metal finish. Texture. Yeah, it almost looks like limestone.
Yeah, but this is the marmarino, so it's a crushed marble powder mixed with the lime. We can do like different colors.
What about Roman clay?
Roman clay, oh yeah.
And is this for wall application?
This is, we did this for wall, we did this for furniture. And you know Thierry Despentes?
This is the primary bathroom. And what a view. Again, Taj Mahal. Very durable. And the closets go on forever. They're using Blum hardware, by the way. There are many, many, many closets. What I would have done personally, if this was my project, I would have gone all the way to the top on the doors. I wouldn't have had framing on the door so that it's in line with the top, so it just sweeps open. I think that is the coolest. Yeah, so one's a gym, one's a movie theater, and one is a guest house. Okay, we are now going onto our property. Magnificent she is. This is the samples we made for columns that are going to be, is it already done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh wow.
Needs a little bit of touching up in parts, but it's form.
Which is amazing. How beautiful. Guys, this is what I'm wearing tonight. What do you guys think? It feels very Caribbean, very Turks and Caicos. I'm wearing my other Amanu shoes. You guys know I have several. I even have a third I haven't even worn yet. And anyway, we're going out with my clients. We are going to go to this great restaurant that I haven't tried. Obviously, I haven't tried before. I've been to Turks and Caicos a couple of times, so I'm a little bit familiar, but not that familiar. And look at the view.
Let's go back to this view for a second. Why don't you turn around so I can see the back of it?
Let me show you what this dress looks like. I think this is the perfect summer dress if you guys are looking right now for the summer. I will even take this dress to Italy. I'm gonna wear it again. And I love the detailing because look, it has this like brocade, or I don't know what you call this, like a rope detail, which is really pretty, and it's got like the detailing on here. So anyway, love, love, love. And it's cute, it's sexy without being too overt, you know, because after all, you want to be very classy and beautiful. Good morning, my beautiful angels. How are you? I am doing phenomenally well. Why? Well, because we ended our site meetings, our trip has come full circle, and we conquered and did so much work. The clients are happy, and that's all I could ask for. Our time here with our clients, which I think you got to see a little bit of them in our videos, was phenomenal. These people are next level, kind, generous, always inclusive, introducing us to everybody on the island, you know, people who are going to be managing property and people who are really longtime residents who are perhaps restaurant owners and landscape artists who really, you know, deal with all of the sort of visitors that come in and out of Turks and Caicos who have homes here. So there's a lot of service that happens on the island because the people who come to this island really want service. They want the beauty of what is the #1 beach, arguably the #1 beach in the world. I mean, the sand is literally like flour. It is as soft as flour. And the water is delicious. It is crystal clear. I could spend all day in that water. And I don't really go into the water much when I'm at the beach. What I usually do is go in the pool. I'm more of a pool person than a beach person. But when I'm in Turks and Caicos, all of a sudden, I am the biggest beach person you've ever met. I am in that water. I don't even go near the pool. The pool is an insult to me when I'm in Turks and Caicos. I absolutely enjoy every ounce of that water. It is magical, absolutely magical. This island is second to none, in my opinion. You know, the Bahamas are incredible, but this particular island has a special place in my heart. I came here when I was 17 with my girlfriends and went to the Singles Club Med. I came back when my children, I'm going to throw in some pictures of Max, in the same ice cream place we went to last night. We were just walking, we stumbled upon this little ice cream shop, and I'm like, oh, this is exactly where we brought our kids when they were little. And it's the same ice cream shop that's been open for, you know, over 20 years. And then now I came back not as a single girl trying to have a good time and trying to meet cool people at Club Med, nor did I come back as a mom with small children. I came back as an interior designer with the most incredible clients ever. And it really is full circle. There's been a lot of full circle moments lately in my life. I feel so grateful between getting the nomination for the ambassador to Maison Objet, which is a huge, of all the interior designers in the entire United States. It's just, you know, to represent France and to represent internationally what design means is an honor. to come back to this island, not as a single girl, not as a mom, but, as a designer, is another full circle moment. And I just feel gratitude. I feel gratitude for the people that surround me. I feel gratitude to my assistant, Gabby, who really is incredible. She just does her work, always on point, always game, always remembers everything, keeps everything organized. And then I'm grateful to have kind, wonderful clients in my life that make it all worthwhile. You always want to do things for people who are good, if that makes sense. You want to help people who are kind. You want to give more of yourself, do more when you are surrounded by kindness. And that really is the end game here. The end game in life, honestly, is to have lived a good life. I was walking on the beach yesterday by myself for a little bit and just contemplating. I was a little bit sad because I kept thinking, this is all coming to a slow end because of the journey that I had been on this exact same beach, at 3 very distinct times in my life, and how I see it narrowing down, not in a bad way, in a great way. But essentially, I was getting lost in that moment where I thought, okay, when the next time I walk on the beach, will I be able to walk? I mean, it went really dark. Not will I be able to walk, but will it be, 20 years from now or 10 years from now when sort of what the expectations of life is as you get older, the lens becomes narrower and narrower. When I came here at 17, it was essentially, first year, I graduated early from high school, so it was first year college for me. The world was open to me. The lens was wide. I didn't know where I was going to end up, who I was going to be, what I was going to accomplish. And then when I came as a mom, the lens narrows. So, well, I know who I am. I know where my career is sort of heading, not quite sure. And then when you come, in your 50s, you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know who I am, where I'm going, and life just becomes smaller and smaller in that sense. Not as accomplishments, not as aspirations, not as goals, but of what's left in time. So the reason I brought this up is make use of your time. Be grateful for the moments. Take a moment whenever you're anywhere and busy and doing things to stop and think, like I do with you guys. This vlog has really given me the ability to not just speak to you guys, but to self-reflect. And that's why I really also enjoy it, because I love the connection that we have. And I love to be able to share all of those things with me. You guys are my people. Okay, I better go. Anyhow, I rambled too long. My editor's gonna say, Nina, you talk too much. I love you guys. We are leaving paradise. It's very, very hard to say goodbye. I will be teary-eyed as I was when I was 17. Boy, was I teary-eyed when we left the island. And I kept singing the songs, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, love, for your love. I love you guys. Thank you for being so special. The best community on YouTube, arguably. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week when we go to Los Angeles and then Italy. Love you. See you soon.